everything is true. But what it don't get, I can't use. I need money. That's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I want.
It's April 22nd. It's a Wednesday, but I mean, Wednesdays feel like Sundays now, so there's that.
Yeah.
And today we're just going to get into it. I don't really know. We just pulled up here. We're like, yeah, let's just fucking film this thing.
Let's fucking get into it here.
We're just trying to
call Dean up, said, yo, it's that time again. I know you're busy, but we got to make moves.
I know the world is on a standstill right now.
Yeah,
but we have a fucking podcast to fucking film, right?
We have
shit
to do
sorry.
here.
I'm swearing.
We got shit to do.
With that being said, COVID's here. I thought it was, I called it out on my Insta. I said it wasn't going to last this long. I was completely wrong. It's lasting way longer than I thought it was going to. And that sucks. And everything is on a standstill right now. It's been for like the last month. You okay over there? You been okay? How's COVID been treating you, dude?
I've been kind of using it as an opportunity.
Okay. Classic.
Yeah, to just do things that I've wanted to do. And kind of, or making new habits that I wanted to make.
Like?
Anything. I mean, like, I've been trying to wake up earlier, been trying to meditate more, been trying to kind of organize my day better.
Okay.
So that when this is over, hopefully soon, I have these habits.
Have you been sticking to them?
No, actually, you know what? Some of them, I kind of set too many goals for myself, I think.
Okay.
So I think I got to just kind of dial back in and focus in on just some maybe 2-3 of them that I really want to do.
Okay.
But they've been going good.
Yeah.
I've just been staying consistent. If one day I happen not to do something I wanted to do or hit a goal I wanted to, it's not a big deal. Just try to do it tomorrow. So that's what I've been doing.
Yeah.
And snapping on social media. But
that's always a given.
But that's a given, yeah.
That's always a given.
How about you? What have you been doing? I don't even know what you've been doing. What have you been doing?
Fuck. I mean, well, you know the drill in terms of work. Like, we've been building a lot of content for ourselves and stuff, just like for our personal pages and for our business pages. But yeah, pretty much the same thing. I finally got into working out. I built like a jailhouse.
I saw that.
A jailhouse gym.
I gotta still
in the
come.
garage.
I gotta come over.
So that's been good, man. Just and taking this time honestly, like. Just to relax, to be honest. And when I say relax, like not work. I'm still doing a ton of work, but just like relax my mind. I don't know. It's been like, it's giving me the opportunity to do that and maybe just focus on a couple of the things that I wanted to do or even passions that I've been kind of wanting to get into and stuff. Like shout out the hoodies just dropped. I'm not hoodies. Crew necks just dropped. Yeah, like we've been staying on that for a while, and I always love doing this type of stuff.
Like, so we were wanting to do that for months now because we had the hats and the shirts at the beginning, and everyone loved them and created a whole vibe around that merch, and it was great. And we're like, yo, we have the time now, so
yeah, that was the thing. We were hella busy.
Yeah,
and then this just kind of gave it time to do stuff like that, and I'm passionate about like that type of shit, so I was excited about that. But other than that, man, shit,
So like maybe let's talk about if we're gonna talk about COVID.
Yeah.
Let's talk about maybe the steps that we took from the beginning up until now.
Okay.
I think,
like kind of when everything.
I think like when everything like from the very early stages when we first heard about it and the kind of steps that we took.
Cool.
As a business and with our personal stuff too. So I mean from where I was, it kind of hit us hard when we heard like NBA was like done.
That's when it became serious.
That's when it literally became
NBA's over.
Because we're like, real. Fuck, if those guys are closing up their doors, like something's up here, right?
For sure.
That was before the weekend, and we had a bunch of parties lined up for St. Patrick's Day.
So sad about that.
And I mean, people were still open. We could have easily just said, it's not even a big deal. We'll just still run it. But we decided not to and took that step and kind of tried to set a standard for what others were doing, just because we didn't want it to be a long time that this is happening, right? So, and we realized we're not going to put anyone in jeopardy.
I have to shout out Anna for that though.
Yeah, she was.
Shout out Anna because she was persistent.
Yeah, she was persistent.
In a moment where me and you were like, we were on the edge about it. More leaning towards canceling it, of course, but still on the edge just because we just wanted to fucking party.
It's not even that. It's okay. There we had a lot of people expected, but it was more like we planned the whole thing. We did all of this, and it's like the day before, and we're like, fuck, like really right now. But it was a big step to take. I mean,
and shout out Anna.
Shout out
Anna for she really made us be like, yo, you guys fucking crazy.
Yeah, she's like, you can't do this. And I was so stressed out that morning. I was like,
Yeah.
I didn't know what to do.
That was a good one.
Messaging all the promoters and stuff like that. So that was the first thing we did.
Yeah.
And then we kind of realized like from the go that this is serious. And then we shut down our doors right away, pretty much, and said to our team that it'll probably only be me and you here or Anna. So kind of said work from home, gave them that whole option right away. And yeah, it's been like that ever since on the business side of things, right? We've just been working from home or
that's like on our side of things. Yeah. And then like even just with, I guess, bouncing off of that with our our clients and stuff like that. We kind of just developed plans that fit their scenario. And listen, a lot of those scenarios, when I say that, is just like financially, they were hit hard. And we're like, yeah, we understand that. No stress type of thing. We didn't take like a really aggressive approach to it. So we kind of just like, yeah, we'll work with whatever you guys are doing. And it's been good. It's been good. We've still been able to just invest in their brands, even though, money is tight for people right now, and that's totally understandable.
Yeah.
Because we know we're coming out of this, right?
Of course.
You know, the life, like how long is it going to last? Who knows? But
I mean, you have to adapt, right? So whether you're a business with clients or your business as a service, like whatever it may be, right?
Yeah.
And we got to see different industries and how they were hit, right?
Sure.
You're talking about obviously the hospitality, these venues got killed, right?
Killed.
Whether bars, restaurants, clubs, they got hurt by this a lot and probably more than anyone, right? Because they're smaller businesses. But I think that if you have the right team and the right mentality and you can adapt to this situation, right? There's ways to go around it, whether you're still making money or maybe you're not making money, but you're keeping up your presence online. That's just enough. Like that's even just enough to last through this.
It's the whole like, let me set myself up for when we come out of this, because this isn't a forever thing, right?
Yeah. Well, I feel like there's a couple different approaches people are taking right now. They're either saying fuck it to everything and just closing their doors, or they're trying to find ways to keep their brand alive. Yeah. Right. Just like a yes or no right now. Right.
For sure.
It's hard to go in between and say, oh, maybe we'll try and do some online presence and we'll try Uber Eats. There's too much competition online right now that if you're half-assing it, it's almost no point.
No, for sure.
It's almost no point, right?
100%.
The competition online right now is crazy.
It's almost the time to invest in your brand more than ever.
Yeah.
I know we're doing that. Like, you know what I mean? Obviously we've taken that step and a lot of the, the business that we work with, we're pushing them to do that. We think it's the right thing to do. And exactly. Like, it's like you said, man, everyone's at home on their phones, on their computers, looking at like what's going on in the world. And if you're a company or a brand, you stand out during this time. And like you're saying, it's not just putting out content, it's putting out meaningful content, stuff that makes sense and is relevant to what's happening right now. You'll get good attraction, right? And you'll build your brand properly. But, on a business perspective, that's kind of like, I guess, the way that we've approached it. We're still trying to continue to figure out, and we're adapting every day. We've taken a bigger step towards pushing the podcast stuff, which is big for us, right? It's just focusing on your personal brand right now.
Of course.
Or business or whatever.
Or business brand, whatever it may be, right?
But this is the time to do it for sure.
Of course. I mean, like, there's so much attention right now online, right? And what I've been telling people as well is that the only way people are seeing you right now is online.
Yeah.
If you're a store, if you're a restaurant, if you're a hotel, like, it doesn't matter. The only way people are seeing your brand is online. They don't have the pleasure of seeing you in person anymore or having your product in their hand, whatever it may be. So you have to realize that. That's the first thing. And then you say, okay, well, I have to keep my presence alive somehow, right? And online.
Well,
this
is
the last option right now.
It's actually, this should be a good lesson for a lot of brands who don't think they need to be online.
Yeah.
Because I didn't even think of it like that. Like, it's a great way to put it. Like, they're only seeing you online.
That's the only way.
You have no face-to-face communication anymore. Like FaceTime, that's not a real thing. Like, it's your brand is only online now.
Of course.
There's no, like, you can't call up someone and go see them, go sit down for a meeting and do this and that. Everything's online.
Yeah.
So it just goes to show, like, you really got to get your shit.
And I mean, as a brand, you got to really stop and think, like, okay, if I'm in a certain industry, how many people in this industry with me do I think are going online right now hard? And if the answer is probably no one, then take that step and be the first one, right? If everyone's doing it, well, shit, you better get on it then, right? Like, either way, you have to do it. I mean, like, to have presence at the end of this, you have to be doing online, whether that's just content every day, you're putting digital ads, you're making video, or you're not doing any of that, but just engaging with people online, reposting things and commenting on other people's things and shouting people, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just like getting involved in engagement.
All of those things, right?
All of those things, right? But if you don't have a crazy budget, and you're like, I'm going to do this in-house, I'm going to take care of this myself, there's so many ways to do that, right? You don't have to go in and start spending money places. It's literally all free. You just have to put the time.
Yeah, but even like any type of content creation, like it can be made off your phone. Like, you know what I mean?
If you really want to find out how to do it, you can do it.
I don't think that's an excuse. Yeah. You know what I mean? Of course, there's budgets and whatnot, but at the end of the day, it's what we say, right? As long as it's meaningful, the content's meaningful, it'll make sense. So whether it's shot on your iPhone or it's shot with a fucking red cam, it's the same thing. Yeah. You know what I mean? In my opinion, whatever.
Well, think about this. Like, how long have we been in this right now? Almost like
a month, 2 months. A month, like 2 months of like full on like lockdown. Yeah. Almost. Oh, yeah, it's scary to think about,
think about when this first started. If a brand launched online and went hard until now, they're probably making money right now.
Yeah, for sure.
Right? Yeah. And they probably have a good presence. Like, that's the kind of attention that's online right now.
Dude, Amazon sold $24 billion during this time.
Yeah.
$24 billion fucking dollars during this time. Netflix, they're up like 1 billion. I don't know. I read something yesterday. They're up like 1 billion subscribers. Like something fucked.
They all are. They're all making all these online, whether they're apps, platforms, or anything like that.
You know what this made me think about? It made me think about when we were watching one of our other podcasts that we filmed. I was talking about how some brands think they're so cemented, and how I was saying like newer and upcoming companies, whether it takes them 15 or 20 years, they will knock them off eventually if they don't adapt to what's going on now. And then
I think that's a long time. And then it's even before that.
I'm just saying, I'm stretching it, right? Like, so then you look at like Uber and Netflix are like two of the most, and Amazon's, they're like those are the perfect example of it. These guys, whatever, they took 20 years to build the business, 15, 20, whatever it took them. But like taxis never thought they'd get thrown out
until it happened.
Yeah. You know, fucking Walmart and Costco, I never thought they'd get thrown out until Amazon comes along. Yeah. You know, fucking, you know, the movie theaters and all those companies.
Because a brand, like that's on a huge scale, but they took advantage.
Yeah, it's on a huge scale, but it's the perfect example of don't think that you're ever so cemented in something just because your grandfather or grandmother built the business for 50 years and now you think you don't have to hop online anymore.
Yeah.
You still do. Like, that's what I'm trying to say, right?
You still do, because brand is everything, right? So we're just in the like intro stages, I feel, in the world with brand, like the whole world of brand,
super
right?
Intro, super early.
And there's still lots of time to build a brand. Like you still have like time, right? But anything could change in the world of technology one day where you're going to be like, fuck, I wish I had a fucking brand.
Yeah.
Right? Like anything can happen, right? AI, whatever it could be.
Whatever.
Where you better hope people know your brand, right? It's important. And like you have to see these times as a time of opportunity because you really have to just look at it. And what are you doing all day? You're on your phone, you're on your laptop.
Yeah. You know what? I think a lot of people forget that like anything can switch like the way our world and our economy runs in a second. Like anything can, right? And obviously we're learning that now with this whole virus, right? Look at that. In the span of a month, the NBA said we're canceling the season and our whole world turned around. Like, you know what I mean? Like everything's changed.
Yeah.
And so the only thing that has stayed during that time is the internet and businesses operating on that platform through the internet, right? Yeah. That is the one thing that's not going to change. But our whole world can change. That won't change. That's the point I'm trying to make.
That's what I'm saying.
Nothing's going to, that's not going anywhere for very, 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 and probably never.
And we're not, and when we say that, we're not even saying just social media. It could
I'm talking about everything. I'm talking about e-commerce.
It could change everything, right? So
everything.
It's important to put yourself in a position where, I'm not saying these things happen all the time, but these are times where you take an opportunity and you're like, you know what? Everyone's putting their attention here. That's where I need to put my product, or I need to put my face, or I need to put my pictures, or I need to put my video.
Yeah.
Right. And like, if you're not doing it, it's simple. Someone else is.
Yeah.
That's it.
Like, right? It's not rocket science.
If
you have a demographic, you're selling a product or service that is geared towards the age between 15 and let's say 30, or 15 and 25. Right now, your audience is on Instagram and they're on TikTok. So it's like, it's very simple. Just create content for that platform, right? People forget that and they get scared. They hear marketing. Ooh, they're not sure what to do. And it's very simple. Like, it's not rocket science. Of course, there's steps to it, but you got to find out where your audience is and dive in on that, right?
Yeah. And like going off that as well, I think that a lot of people will understand that to a certain extent. And then they'll say, okay, but what content am I creating now? Like, what am I doing?
Yeah, then that's the next step.
And that's an even harder topic to kind of go through and help them understand, because it's so easy to create content. And when you say create content, they're like, oh my God, I don't have Photoshop. And it's like, no, that's not what that means.
Yeah, exactly.
That means you can share someone's post on your story. That's creating content, right? That's, or commenting on something, or doing a giveaway for your brand like we've been doing, right? Just kind of giving back at this time and giving people value, right? They're all on their phones. They're all on their social media. Are you getting their attention? And if you are, what are you doing with their attention?
Yeah.
Right. That's the main thing. And creating content is very, very simple. Like, you could do it many ways. Just being active on your social media is
consistency.
Enough. It's all about the consistency.
Yeah.
You can, that's the next part after that, which is like, okay, but you did all these things, but how consistent are you?
Yeah.
Did you do it for a week?
Yeah.
Or did you do it for 5 years? Because that's a big difference, right?
Yeah. And when I say consistency, we're talking like multiple posts.
Yeah.
For 5 years, for 10 years, for 20 years straight, whatever that is. You know what? A lot of people, and we've had these conversations millions of times. They're like, oh, you guys are like, a lot of the techniques that we focus on is just that consistency and keeping your brand alive and posting every day and stuff like that. There's a lot of brands that believe, or people, however you want to put it, believe that you don't have to post every day if your content is really good.
Yeah.
What do you say to that?
It's kind of curious. Over time, that content doesn't mean anything anymore.
Yeah.
That's like, it'll just be something you could look back on. It looks cool on the feed, but how active is that feed? Is someone going to go on your page and see the last time you posted was 2 months ago? Because that's a while.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel.
Yeah.
In today's kind of generation.
I agree.
Right? Like, I'm talking about a business. Like, if I'm trying to buy something or get a service off a business and I go to their social media, I see it hasn't been active in a while, kind of like a red flag for me, just because I understand that side of the business, and you should be active on here, right? Like, that's right. Yeah. If I see an active brand, then I'm considering trusting them a little bit more than the other one.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right?
For a service or
for a service product, whatever. Whatever it may be, if they put jokes, content out, whatever.
Yeah. It's just to get the relevancy, I guess, of it.
Yeah.
And how consistent.
Yeah. So like, it's a lot to handle at the beginning, because you're like, oh, I got to be posting on this. If you actually do it properly, it'll literally take you 10 to 20 minutes a day to do.
Yeah, you know
just
what?
To stay active.
It's a lot of just like, it's
people are like, oh, you say stay active. They're like, I can't be on it all day. And it's just like, no, that's not what that means.
Yeah,
that means that stay active. If you go on once a day over a year, you were very active.
Yeah,
right.
If you interact properly,
and now by active, you're like, okay, what's that mean?
Yeah.
Right. And that breaks down so many times, so many different.
But you know
aspects.
what? Like, I think it's something that like could even be like, for example, a personal trainer can give you like a workout plan.
Yeah.
We use it. We use them. You know what I mean? We have social media plans.
Yeah.
So like the whole team, when you wake up, do this for this amount of time. And do that for that amount of time.
Yeah. And it's just about the habit, making the habit.
Yeah, it becomes a habit.
Because it's not even about the post itself.
Yeah.
Right? It's not even about what you're posting. It's the habit of you knowing that, okay, this is the time I'm going to take care of all these posts. Mm-hmm. It's like you wake up in the morning, you brush your teeth. Yeah. You spend 10 minutes doing that. Spend another 15 minutes on your social media every day. And over time, you will see that, right? And another thing I want to bring up is that you even, like, we say it all the time, it takes you maybe this much to build a brand, or this much to be successful. But like, I feel like a brand you never stop building, right? You continuously build it. So a lot of people will look at these deadlines and be like, oh, like in a year, they said the brand's going to take like a year to build. Mm-hmm. It'll be bigger than before. It'll be a larger network that you have. It'll be a more trustworthy brand, but there's always, you don't want to just stop, because you stop, someone else is going to come in the market and take over.
Well, I think that's when it kind of plays back into like, are you actually genuinely, like, I won't even use the word love. Like, I'll say, are you genuinely interested in what it is you're doing?
Yeah.
And that's when you'll never want to stop working on the brand.
Of course.
Because when you I'll say whatever, fall in love with the brand, or fall in love with what you're doing, Even if it's not like your personal brand, that could be for someone who works for a company. Once you get into it and you're really into it, you never want to stop growing. You never want to stop working on it, right? Yeah. So that's where you end up creating more content.
That's what it is, right? So when you look at, okay, how long is it going to take to grow this brand? It's just like forever. Yeah. Just keep growing. Yeah. Right. Yeah. So it's just about how fast you're going and how accelerated that growth can be. Like that just depends on your day to day and what you're doing online every day. Every single day, right? Because you could do it for a couple of days. You could do, let's say you plan a whole schedule to just hop on LinkedIn and start going off. Yeah. And you do it for 2 weeks and you're like, it's not doing anything. I think, and it won't do anything. It won't do anything. It'll get you that exposure for that 2 weeks at that time, and then it's gone. But let's say you do it every day now for a year. Yeah. Now you're looking and you're saying that helped. Like you'll know that helped because more people are messaging you, more people are connecting with you, more people are inquiring or asking you questions. Or you got to remember that a platform like LinkedIn, which I love now, is almost a completely different market than something we're really used to, which is Instagram. Yeah. So you have to remember that there's people on LinkedIn that don't have Instagram. There's a huge market of people. You see what I'm saying? No, you're right. It's true. You're hitting not only your network that you've built, let's say on Instagram or Facebook, but now you're actually hitting a new market of people that you know that just don't have the other platforms.
Yeah, who can help you in a certain way,
right? Whichever way. It's just you're growing your network even more.
Here's the thing. I don't know about you. Like sometimes I look at my screen time. Like I challenge everybody listening to this. Go look at your screen time a day.
It's bad.
It'll tell you exactly how much fucking time you spent on Instagram. Yo, Dean, if it's 3 hours or something like that, because it probably is, take fucking 10% of that. Yeah. Take fucking
that's the thing. Whatever. You're already
take
on.
That's 10 probably not enough. That's what I'm saying. Like, okay, whatever. Take like 20% of that, 25% of that time just to like make sure you're liking people's posts and commenting on things and sharing whatever. And that's enough. Yeah. Like, you're already there. Yeah. You're already on it.
Of course. You know what I mean? You already do it. Like,
you're there already.
And then even for people that let's say you're trying to help them out and you say, here's a schedule of posting. And they say, well, I'm already on Instagram all day. I'm like liking shit and I'm posting. You should still have that schedule because going back to it, you need the habit.
It's a habit thing,
right? Even if you're on it all day, you might have shared 2 stories already, or you might have been doing it every day already. Schedule it in and make it a habit. Whether you say, listen, this half an hour every day, I'm going to find it throughout the day. It could be the morning, the night. Just do it because it helps so much, right? And it's the only way you can market right now. So,
dude, look, right now, Netflix is helping Jordan prove he's better than LeBron.
Shut the fuck up.
So anything's possible.
This guy want to get fucking killed.
Anything's possible.
Get fucking nuts.
Anything's possible. You know what I mean? I can't wait till they come up with the Messi one where he shows that he's better than Ronaldo.
I'm gonna fuck you up, dude.
Okay, look, I have a COVID question for you. This is random. I actually don't think I've ever asked you this. So I'm just curious. Like, where'd your name come from? Because I'm sure everyone's like, when you introduce them like, hey, I'm Ernesto, they're probably thinking like, dude, what the fuck?
You don't know where it's from?
I don't know. I have no idea.
It's from my grandfather. He had the same name. Okay. Same name as me. Oh, my dad's dad. Yeah, my dad's dad.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, like when I first tell someone my name, they don't even know how to say it.
That's what I'm saying. People are like, what?
They're like, what, Fernesto? I'm like, what I'm saying, oh, Renesta. I'm like, that's why like Starbucks and shit, I just start making shit up. Yo, what's your name? Like Mike.
Steve, Joel,
Jobs, whatever, bro. I don't care. Like I don't even... I call In-N-Out Burrito. It's like, what's the name for the order? I'm like, burrito. Ernesto. You think like, fuck, maybe they even know it's fucking weird. I have like a Mexican name, you know? But like, no. You gotta see the shit that they write down. It's not even, there's not even the same letters.
Do you know another Ernesto?
I know one more.
Yeah?
Yeah. I know, it's crazy. I only know one more.
Dean, do you know any? Yeah, I don't know any.
I love that. I love to hear that.
It's such a unique.
You know what? There's some positives, some negatives, because like people don't know how to say it at first, and don't know how to spell it, don't know how to do nothing with it.
Yeah, but I think I'm down with it because you use it as a positive though.
Yeah, it's not like it's a 40-letter fucking crazy name, right?
But what I'm saying is people like it's easy to remember you as the only person that they know with that name.
The problem is now then I have fucking 25 nicknames because from Ernesto you can make whatever you want.
Ernie,
Ernst, Burns, Ferns, Fernesto.
It's okay. I have like the most fucking common name ever.
Neto, bro, everything. Yeah, it's okay. But you're Tony. You're like Zio Tony.
The thing is like I feel like when you're an Anthony, you only
my middle name's Antonio. You know my middle name's Antonio.
Is it?
Yeah.
Because you're technically a Tony too. Then.
I'm Tony too.
But you only
Tony too.
But you only become a Tony when you hit like 35. Before that, you're not a Tony. There's no way.
If you become a Zio earlier than that, you're Zio Tony.
Zio Tony?
Yeah.
It's true. You're not Zio Anthony. You're Zio Tony.
You should change your IG. I don't know if that's not taken, bro. I'll fucking change my name to that right now.
Has that for sure.
Holy fuck!
And listen, during this time, I want to take a chance to shout out my boy Jay.
Oh my god,
for leaving the worst wine ever.
This is like
ever, bro. What the fuck do you drink, dude?
This is like one of those wines. He got this as a present
for sure.
For
yeah,
sure.
Yeah, 100%.
This guy got this in like fucking the year it says 2018 for sure for like Easter. For Portuguese Easter. Thanks, Jay.
We pulled that out and just tasted.
We're still gonna drink it, but like,
it's gonna do the job. So I appreciate you leaving it.
Fucking prefer a Chianti or something. No,
I don't know fuck all about wine.
Neither do I. I just know Chianti. I just say that all the time.
Just to sound very.
So I said it, and you were like, "Oh shit, this guy knows what he's talking about."
I believed you right away.
You know what I mean? Fake it till you make it, guys.
Well, listen, shout out to Trevici Wines for real. Don't worry, we need some more.
Yeah, we need more though. We need more because I can't do this.
We can't do this thing. It ain't it.
Jay, next time you come with this, just finish it. All right. Okay. I don't know. We wanted to keep it short this time.
Yeah, we'll keep it short. I mean, we just want to pop in and do a little quick thing. Just
I don't even know how long it's been.
How long has it been, Dean?
Nice.
That's not bad.
It's nice.
It's not bad.
I like that.
I got a huge dude.
Me too.
Honestly.
Dean.
Honestly.
I mean, with that being said.
What about
what do we know?
the giveaway?
Oh yeah.
Oh, the giveaway. Yeah, fuck the giveaway. True. Yeah, although we just forgot that. Yeah, listen, we teamed up with the Appliance Technical Institute of Canada. They do like the licensing courses for like to become an HVAC technician, gas, all that stuff, like trade stuff. They hit us up. They wanted to give like a full scholarship away. We're like, hey, yeah, cool. It's not really like something that it's like not really necessarily something that's down our alley, but we love to give back. And we're like, yeah, no problem. We'd love to give our followers an opportunity. So check out our post.
It's going to be gone by then.
Will it be?
Yeah. It's okay. We'll keep giving things away though. I promise.
Oh yeah, true.
It's going to be gone by then.
Yeah, we're focusing on so much shit to give away.
But that's actually an example of how we've been doing this. So giveaways, that's one thing.
Yeah, it's been cool. It's been cool to do that, honestly. Yeah. It's just, we just feel good being able to give someone an opportunity, give people opportunities and shit like that. So that's pretty dope. And then, yeah, honestly, shout out the sweaters. The sweaters will still be here when this hits the when this hits the airwaves.
If you guys have like any questions or topics you guys would want us to cover or anything like that in terms of marketing, I don't even know.
Actually, listen, no, to be honest, if you have any questions at all, just hit the comments, hit the DMs, let me know.
DM me.
Yeah, well, dude, he's the fucking DM king over here.
Slip and slide right in. Wow, bro.
Slip and slide right in. Slip and slide right into the DMs.
Please, okay, you could DM me, email me, whatever. Like, fuck. Like, just,
and honestly, and I wanted to say this. If somehow Chris D'Elia ever heard this, I hope he does somehow. Your fucking stand-up thing sucked, bro.
No, the only thing's good.
No, it fucking sucked. The new one sucked, bro. I was so upset, man.
We're just gonna turn this into a roast now.
No, I'm just being honest.
No, for real though, Chris D'Elia, the only good thing he does is the Eminem impression.
Yeah, that's his funny shit. That's his funny shit. Check that shit out. Search up Chris D'Elia
and go blast him.
Search up Chris D'Elia Eminem compilations. Funny shit you ever seen. Other than that, listen,
we're gonna
COVID-19.
Smoke a
Fuck you.
It's okay though. It's okay.
No, I ain't. But listen, it's still fuck you. I don't care.
It's still fuck you. No, I don't care.
At the end of the day.
Yeah, it's still fuck you.
And stay safe.
Stay safe.
Keep your family safe.
Drink water.
And smoke doobs.
Wow. Okay.
Where our ads will be wherever the fuck they are.
Ads are gonna be.
Ads will be somewhere. We'll put them in. You know how it goes. But hit us in the comments. Let us know what you want to know. It could be about anything. Literally anything. On that note, episode whatever number this is out.
Honey, don't get everything is true.